Hello, Lucy here from lucyambrose.com, digital marketing specialist. So today I wanted to do a video about the ways that blogging can get you more business, how it can get more people to your website, and then how you can get more business from blogging. And I've got 7 points here that I want to cover. So let's just get started. So again, how blogging can get you more business. And this video is recorded in 2022. So a lot of people think blogging is like a 90s thing to do. But even this year, more than ever, it's super important to have a blog on your website. And here are some reasons why. All right. So the first reason that blogging is important is because it can increase your SEO, or your search engine optimization. And what that means is you can get more traffic from Google. So SEO means if someone types something into Google, you're likely to come up, and then people can click through to your website. So blogging is a great way to increase your rankings on Google and work on your search engine optimization. And how it does that is there's a couple of different reasons that I'm going to touch on, but one of them is linking. So one of the factors that Google looks at in how to rank websites is both internal and external linking. And blogging is a great way for both of them. So internal linking, when you have a blog, there'll be other pages on your website that link to that blog. So you can put a tick on the internal linking, and then external. So the more web pages that your website has, the more external links there are. So people can link back to that particular page. So blogging is a great way to get more links. Obviously, each blog is going to have a different link or different page. So there's more of a chance of other people linking back to that, Google picking up that blog, because each blog might have a different keyword or a different key phrase. So you've got more of a chance of coming up on Google if you have a blog. The other way it helps SEO is with regular updates. So that's another thing that Google looks at is to make sure that the pages that it's showing when someone types in a search query, that they're relevant and they're up to date, and they're still, being updated. So each time you post a blog, it kind of sends a message to Google, right, this website is still active. It's still, I should still push more visitors to this website. And then the third way that it helps increase your SEO is the value of content. So another thing that Google looks at is kind of the value or the usability of your content. So if you're putting out content that's really valuable to your target market or to other people out there, then it's likely to say, oh, this is really good information. I'll show it to more people. And not to mention, obviously, the keyword thing. So as I said, each blog can have a different keyword or key phrase, so you're more likely to reach new people. So that's the first way that blogging can help give you more business. So that's through Google, through the search engine optimization. The second way is that it can build credibility and trust. So if you're really putting out valuable content in your blogging, and you're really showing that you're an expert in what it is that you do, then that's going to build the credibility and trust of your target market into your website visitors, because it's going to give them that faith that you actually know what you're talking about. You're an expert in your industry, and they can come to you with questions or to hire you or buy your goods or services or whatever it is. So building credibility and trust is another key aspect into how blogging can help you get more business. So that's the second reason here. Excuse me, I'm just recovering from the flu and I've still got a bit of a cough. Anyway, the third way that it can increase business and sales for you is because people will spend longer on your website. So to read a blog, obviously takes a bit of time. But then at the bottom of your blog, if you have like here's related blogs that I've written, or you might also be interested in this, or, linking through to a product or service that you talk about in the blog, people are likely to stay on your website for longer. And the longer they spend on your website, the more chance of them converting into customers or inquiries. So that's a benefit. But also, the longer they spend on their website, the more that Google, again, the SEO thing, Google likes, it will think, oh, yeah, your page is relevant because people are spending a lot of time on it. So that's the third way. So, increases the amount of time that people can spend on your website, and thus more likely to lead to inquiries or conversions. The fourth way that blogging can help increase your sales is it gives you more site traffic. And this obviously relates to the search engine optimization part of it. But a fact here that I want to mention is websites that have blogs on them get 55% more traffic than businesses that don't. So that's a huge statistic and something to keep in mind, and definitely one of the reasons why you should have a blog. But also the second part to that is, on average, the businesses or the websites with blogs on them get 67% more leads. Okay, and so obviously one of the reasons to that is getting more traffic, and again relating to the search engine optimization side of things. So that's the fourth reason. The fifth reason is it attracts the right audience. So as you'll know, not everyone is your target market, and you can increase your website views 1,000%, but if they're not actually your target market and not the right people, it's not going to matter. But the benefit of having a blog is that you can really target your ideal client. You can put content out that's specific to them, their problems, their pain points, what they want to know, valuable content for them. So if people come onto your blog and they see, I feel like this was just written for me, then they're more likely to do the business with you. So having a blog can help to attract the right people, the right target in your audience, thus leading to more sales. And then what are we up to here? I'm looking at my notes. So that was the fifth reason. The sixth reason is an opportunity you have more of an opportunity to have calls to action. So on each blog, it might be you might have, click here to see this product that I just was talking about, or click here to inquire, or message me here. So each time you have a call to action, the more call to actions that you can have, the more chance people are actually going to complete those and become a customer, or inquire. So having each blog, you can have different calls to action and get more inquiries that way. And the seventh and last reason I've got here is it builds community. So community, as you know, is really important. And now with COVID and everything that's going on, in this day and age, community is kind of a buzzword at the moment. It's, we're all trying to build community and that kind of thing. And with blogs, if you turn on the comment section of your blog, people can comment, other people can, reply to them, you can reply to them, and you're building kind of this community of your target market, which is really valuable. And again, it's one of the ways that you're going to establish yourself as an authority. You can answer questions, you can, push out ideas and that kind of thing. So that's 7 reasons why blogging is a great way to get more sales. It's definitely 100% I recommend having a blog on your website. Hopefully this little video has encouraged you to write your first article or first blog on your website. I've got a video that I'll link to somewhere, which gives you ideas of what to blog about, what your target market are interested in. But yeah, so subscribe for more videos, message, like, all that kind of jazz, and just let me know if you've got any questions. But otherwise, I'll see you on my next video. So thanks for watching. LucyAmbrose.com if you want to see more articles that I've written. All right, thanks. See ya.